What's going on, everybody? Dr. from Average Gamer Guys back finally yet again and into probably one of the most exciting videos we're gonna have in a little while. The February 19th Friends update info has just been released, so let's talk about it. So we're gonna jump right in. That's what we're talking about. February 19th is our next update for Rocket League. So we've got some awesome Rocket League update news that we're going to talk about. I'm going to run through what the Friends update talks through. Probably have some gameplay in the background. As always, not a super long intro. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you're not, just put some hype down in the comments below. That's what we need. I'm super pumped for this. And we've got some really awesome news. So without further ado, Friends update. That's what's coming on February 19th, which is essentially lines up perfectly with what they talked about as far as where Rocket League and where Psyonix is going with the future of this game. So we talked through the spring roadmap. We knew this was coming. Essentially, this is going to take cross-platform play up to a whole new level. With this whole update, the biggest feature of it is going to be cross-platform parties. What does that look like? Well, take a look at the link down below. I've linked the post to it. It's got a really quick neat little video that shows the new overlay for the Friends list. Friends list is basically getting an update, and it's going to bring a new Friends list menu to the main menu. What it's going to look like, it's going to have 4 tabs. It's going to be broken down from a Friends tab, which is very familiar to what we see now. Friends tab is basically everybody on your current platform. It's then going to have a Rocket ID tab, which is going to show you all other friends that you have on the other platforms. This Rocket ID is actually going to be auto-assigned to you. It's going to be your gamer tag or your PSN name, and then a random set of 4 numbers. What is actually pretty cool about this Rocket ID is that you can change it. So maybe you don't really like your gamer tag name. You can actually change your Rocket ID name for what it appears on with people playing cross platforms and who you're going to party up with. So that's actually really cool. Again, that's going to be auto-generated, so that's how you're going to be able to search, look for, find anybody else on a platform that you're not currently on. So I think that's really, really neat. And then it's going to have a recent players tab, which again, you guys are all probably pretty familiar with. But this is going to show the last 50 players that you played and matched up with. So say you jump in, maybe you're solo queue in 2s or 3s, or maybe you get into a game of solo standard and your teammates really vibe well with you and you want to party up with them. Now you get the option. You can go in there. It's a quick search. It's just a quick menu. You can click on them, send them an invite to join to be your friend on Rocket League. Boom, there you go. Then you guys can party up from there. So really, really cool. And then finally, there's going to be an alerts tab, which is basically going to hold all of your player interactions. So if you get friend requests or party invites or club invites, you're going to be able to interact with them from there, accept them, reject them, whatever you decide to do. Additionally, with this Friends update, bringing cross-platform parties together, they did confirm that your clubs are also now going to be cross-platform. So if you get a group of guys, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch or whatever, Steam, and you guys have a club and want to make a club together, boom, you're going to be able to do that. Everybody can join the club, and matches will work the same way from there. And then again, from there, you can invite to games, you can get the whole party going, be able to join up, and then queue up matches. So it's really, really cool. Again, I really suggest, I will link down below. You can take a look at the post. Excuse me. I'm so excited. I'm dying. You can take a look at the post down below. Again, it has a quick video. I think the UI and the overlay for the new system is really nice. It looks really streamlined. I think it's going to be really easy to navigate as long as it's not broken when it gets introduced, which I hope it won't, and should be really, really cool. I know a lot of people, including myself, have been waiting for this, and this is going to be a game changer in my opinion to just how this game is played, right? So the ability to go and hang out with people on PS4, hang out with people on Steam, and just party up and be able to play games is just, that's huge. That's huge for any game, and definitely huge for Rocket League. One thing I have to say, and I have to say because this question comes up like every day, cross-platform trading will not be a thing. So if you join up into a party and you're on Xbox and you're playing with somebody on PlayStation, you're not going to be able to trade. They've said that. They've made that very clear. As it stands right now, there is no opportunity, there's no chance, there are no plans in the works to make cross-platform trading a thing. So I just want to make sure that's clear. That's not listed in the post here anywhere, but I see that question a whole ton. Want to make sure that's clear for everybody. But cross-platform parties, absolutely going to be awesome. And then in addition to that, we get some pretty cool stuff. So February 19th is going to end competitive Season 9 and bring competitive Season 10 with it. That's pretty cool. So now we know if as of this, you get 1 week. You essentially have 1 week from today, minus probably a couple hours, to go out, finish your grind, get your reward level that you want to get before we get into the new competitive season. So I'm really, really excited about that. Obviously, we've seen the rewards, so you guys don't need a rehash on those. Extra modes is actually coming to training. This is something that I've been like in the back of my mind thinking about. I'm pretty sure I've talked to Sloth about it a bunch, but the fact that they put in Drop Shot, Hoops, Snow Day, and Rumble into the competitive space, but then we didn't get an option or an ability to train in those modes, I thought was lacking. We're getting that with this update, so this is huge in my opinion. Definitely not as big as the friends and cross-platform parties. This is a huge addition to this game, though, the ability to jump in. I'm a huge fan of Snow Day. I love to play and train I love to play Snow Day. I would love to train on Snow Day, and I think the ability to train on some of these different game modes is going to get people that are a little hesitant to jump into it the ability to get a little bit more comfortable and then jump into those game modes. So I'm hoping between cross-platform parties and then all these extra training modes that in a very short period of time we'll be seeing a higher player base play those extra modes. Rumble has always been a very popular one, but Drop Shot, Hoops, and Snow Day all have very, very specific mechanics, physics, and everything behind them that you need some time playing, and some people will be hesitant to jump right into that, right into a competitive game that maybe they've honestly never played before. So we get the option to do that. It's going to be coming to free play. I'm super excited for that. I think that's absolutely awesome. Weekly wins are also going to get updated, and this is something that seems so simple and so small, but is such a good idea. Weekly wins are now going to display how many you have left at the end of each match on your screen when you get your experience. So you're going to know if you have 3 weekly wins left for that day, or maybe you didn't play for a couple days and you play your first match and you get a win, boom, your XP is going to come up. You're going to show your weekly wins, and it's also going to show you how many weekly wins you have left, so you can kind of plan out a little bit of what maybe that night's gaming session looks like. Or you don't have to extend and play an extra game if you only want to get your weekly win experience and then be done. So this is a really nice, again, a very, very small feature, but something that's absolutely huge. So just, again, a quick update of what else they've got coming. Again, they talked about the friends list with cross-platform parties. Season 9 is going to end. Season 10 is coming in. We obviously get the rewards for Season 9. We've got those extra modes that are coming in free play. We got weekly win display. They also talk about and throw in here that there are some additional bug fixes and improvements, and they also do say "and more," which is still making me think we may get a crate with this update. I'm not sure. I don't have a good feeling about that, but they've done that in the past, so the "and more" part of it still makes me feel like there is the potential chance. So we'll hold out hope for that. But what's really, really awesome, again, we always see bug fixes, we always see improvements with these big updates, so I'm happy for that. We'll get the full patch notes and everything that's included with the update basically right before or on when the update releases. For that, it is going to be February 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 o'clock Eastern, and then do the math from there. So 10 a.m. Pacific time, February 19th, that's a Thursday. That's really, really exciting. This is going to be a great update. Again, I think we've gone in the right direction with this. I'm super excited. It is a little bit, maybe a week or so after I thought we would get it. I was hoping we would have it this week, but honestly, I'm hyped. I'm excited for it. This is going to be really good. I'm hyped for one other thing, and usually when something is said to have been canceled, I would be sad. So there was an in-game event that they had planned for February. It was part of the spring roadmap, if you guys remember. It's canceled. So that's sad, right? So it's been replaced. They have an in-game event that they want to do later on in the year. They talked about some factors behind the scenes. They just had to make the difficult decision. They had to cancel that. So no February or no spring roadmap, essentially, in-game event like we thought we might be getting. That's unfortunate. What is super amazing, not only for everybody in the community, but definitely for this channel, is that in order to make up for that and to apologize, they are giving us an opportunity not only get double XP, but also double painted drops. That is going to start March 7th and run through the entire weekend all the way up until March 11th. So we're going to get 4 days, or it's usually a little bit less, 4 days of double XP and double painted drops. What's interesting is this is going to come while Rocket Pass 2 is still fully live and you're still going to be able to grind for it. Again, I'm hoping we're seeing a new crate at that point, which means we're going to have double drops for that. And you guys know a double drop rate weekend for this channel is absolutely insane. We've got big plans already in the works. Me and Sloth are going to talk about some even bigger plans that we've got going on, especially since this is coming close. I've got like 3,500 PCs. I'm not going to open all of them, but you guys know we're going to open a lot of them. So stay tuned to the channel for that weekend as well. We're going to have a fun month, essentially, of February and into March. And then beyond that, because again, we're going to have so much content from that double painted weekend, I can't even describe to you. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Hope you guys like crate openings, because there's going to be a lot of them. So we're going to be stocking up, but prepare yourself as well if you really want to open up some crates, or for those trading enthusiasts out there, this is starting to get to the time where you can really start to turn and help incrementally increase your inventory. So if you're sitting on PCC imports or PCC crates, especially as that weekend gets closer, some of the rates on that is going to be probably more favorable than you pick that stuff up for. So it's a good opportunity to kind of move that inventory. So this is really exciting. Huge announcement. Wow, I can't talk today. And I'm just super excited. I never thought I'd be excited for something getting canceled. But when it comes to a double drop rate weekend and everything else that we got going on, in addition to this update, you know we're going to get hyped for it. So I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are as well. Again, check the link down below. You can take a look not only at the post, but you can watch the video, see the new overlay, the new UI that they've got for the friends list. I'm super hyped for this. February 19th can't come soon enough. And as soon as it does, you guys know we'll be jumping into talking through the update, seeing what else comes with the patch notes. Again, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm holding out hope. Not sure if it's going to come true or not. But there's still a chance with that and more. They might sneak in a crate. They very well may. We'll see if we get any news later on this week. Typically, if we do, we'll hear probably around Thursday or so. They'll talk about it. They'll say, hey, by the way, this is coming out. They try to build up a couple days of hype for it. So we'll stay tuned. Stay tuned to the channel. 1, if you enjoy the news. 2, if you enjoy Rocket League. 3, if you enjoy just hanging out with me. 4, if you want to see some crazy stuff happen when the double paint drop weekend comes around. So there's plenty of opportunities and plenty of cool stuff for you to be part of the Average Gamer Guys team. So without further ado, enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you guys are hyped for the news. I know I am. I'm hyped for this update. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. And with that, Doc from Average Gamer Guys, as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.